Hi, everybody.
Hi.
So we are having dinner right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're having pizza, and I'm having broccoli with mine.
Yeah. Sam likes my broccoli I make her. It's got ranch seasoning, a little bit of St. Elmo's, and a little bit of oil. I coat it, put some black pepper, and air fry it for like 10 minutes on 400. Ooh, girl. Don't tell me I didn't put you on it. It's really good.
It's the bomb.
And then we got Maisie here. You can't see her. Well, hold on. Come here, Maisie. Come here, baby. Okay, you can see her little head. She's joining us for pizza night, but we haven't really updated in a while, and there's a lot of things that we wanted to update you guys on because our lives have changed so much in such a short amount of time. And I'm going to let Sam go first and share her experiences.
So, I now have a boyfriend.
Uh-huh, you heard that right. She's got a boyfriend.
And I'm going on my first ever date next Saturday. So I'm excited, but I'm nervous.
Yeah, it's a nerve-wracking thing, for sure.
Because, like I said, I've never been on a date before. So, and, well, I'll be over in the area Saturday morning, but you can't help me pick out what I'm going to wear.
Unless you bring a couple outfits.
True.
And then I could.
Because I got my tan at 11.
Yeah.
Oh, that, now you see Maisie Grace.
Oh, she is... Oh, my goodness. You could see her hand just there, couldn't you? She is being an attention whore right now. Sorry. Sorry for my language, but yeah, she's definitely wanting some pizza. But yeah, that would work. That would work if you want to come over and we can sort through some outfits and stuff. That would be pretty fun.
Because I have to be down there at 4:30.
4:30. Oh, like in Crawfordsville or the tan?
Tan is at 11. Date is at 4:30.
Okay, where are you guys going? Like, what time?
Castleton.
Okay. Is he driving all the way over to Castleton?
It's only 45 minutes for him. Same for
Really?
me. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, he's driving all the way over there to have a date with you? That's so cute. I love it. I love it. I'm literally so excited. Like, I told Sam, this is everyone's year, but mostly she deserves to be happy and she deserves to find love. Like, and I'm just really, really excited for her. Can you pause? Never mind, I had to burp. Sorry, guys. It was coming up pretty strong, but sorry. But I'm just really happy for her. I'm excited to see what this year is going to hold for her. And really see, like, you know, I know she's wanted a family. She's wanted, like, you know, her own, like, kids and stuff like that. It's hard seeing everybody, like, have families and you're really, like, wanting that and stuff. And so this is just, like, a really big step, I feel like. So
Definitely. And I keep wearing...
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I keep wearing this ring.
Like, as a promise. That it's
Yeah,
kind of like,
but-
I'm taken, and...
Yeah, but at the same time, he doesn't know that I'm wearing it. But
But he might, if he sees this video.
I don't know if he will see the video or not.
Does
but
he even know that Two Sisters vlog exists yet? Oh, he does.
Yeah, because I told him.
Really? Has he watched any videos yet?
I don't
or
know.
No? I would ask him, see if he has or not. But, so yeah, what else is going on in your world?
A lot of concerts.
Yeah, Sam's had a lot of concerts, but the most recent one has been the Disciple protest.
Chaotic.
Yeah. We were going to go to that one together, but I wasn't feeling up to it, so, yeah. I don't really like loud things, and, you know what I mean? So when Sam came over today, my dogs were like, they were freaking out, like, so much. Sometimes, like, loud noises and stuff like that, like, get me, like, shaking. And I was literally, like, shaking so much because Dexter just kept, like, barking and barking and barking. And, it was just, like, really overstimulating, and it was kind of a hard time for me, I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know how you feel like when you have too many things going on at one time that you just, like, break, and you're just, like, emotionally, like, not well? That, I feel like that, like, it's like, it snapped, it snapped, and it was just, like, it took over me, and I'm like, I can't do this. I was shaking, I was like, I can't. So, like,
she was shaking.
Yeah.
She was crying. She was yelling.
Yeah. I was like, Dexter, I need you to stop, like, right now. Like, just stop barking excessively. Like, I kind of felt bad for him, but at the same time, like, I know he was just excited, you know.
He was excited because his Aunt Sammy was here.
Yeah. Yeah, and, like, he definitely deserves to be excited. I mean, it's kind of like a special moment for him, too. He hasn't seen her in, like, 3 weeks, so it's been, 2 or 3 weeks? 2 weeks. Yeah, so it's like the amount of time that goes in between us seeing each other, he, like, gets very excited when he sees her, like, the next time. But, my doctor put me on Mounjaro, so...
So the concert...
Oh, yeah. Let's do the concert first. Talk about that.
So the concert, I made about 6 dozen cookies for the guys.
Yeah. Wow.
They really enjoyed them. So I also did the tour bus experience again.
How was that? Was there a lot of people in there?
It was packed.
Oh my gosh.
So usually they only allow 12 per tour bus experience, because if you put any more, there's not going to be room for everybody to sit down. Mm-hmm. But this time there was 13. Excuse me, sorry.
You're fine.
There were 13 of us, and all the band members had to stand.
Oh my gosh.
And then some of the management team was coming through the bus and everything else at the same time, so...
Everybody was having to do, like, the seat shuffle and everything to try to make room for people.
Move the feet shuffle, at least for some people to get in.
Did you get a good seat in there?
So, I usually like to sit in the captain's seat.
Yeah.
Oh. But the captain's seat got taken before I could sit there.
Oh, no.
So I got to sit.
Sam wasn't able to claim her spot, everybody.
Nope. But just about every other time I've been able to claim the captain's seat.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I love the captain's seat. I don't know why, but I do. But anyways, so yeah, it was packed. Usually they only allow 12 in there, but they got 13 of us. And again, it was packed, and I sat at the table. That table, there's
not enough room?
No.
Oh God, no.
So I was constantly trying to adjust. That way the person that was sitting beside me could have enough room as well. And then I could hardly get out of the seat when it came time to get off the bus or to do the picture even.
Really?
we were trying to do the picture sitting down, but
Yeah.
we couldn't get everybody in the picture. So
Yeah.
we all had to stand up, and that was a...
An experience in itself.
because everybody had to move out and move away. That way we could... Because there were 4 of us
Yeah.
in the at the table. And 3 of us were not that small.
Right, yeah.
So we all had to like adjust that way everybody could get up and get in the picture.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We got to hear an unreleased song that is going on the Skeleton Psalms Deluxe Edition.
Really? Oh, snap.
And then we also got to hear a demo of...
Crazy. Oh.
I'm going to turn the camera really quick.
Okay. Look at her.
Maisie Grace.
my baby. Look at you, how precious you are. Isn't she so cute, everybody? She really is. She's so cute. Yeah, you want some chicky? Get some chicky. All right, watch. See if she'll come up here. You gotta turn it a little bit. She is so adorable. I
Maisie.
love her so much. Come here, Maisie. You want to say hi? Hi to the camera. Oh, there she is, everybody. Yeah. She loves you guys. Maisie absolutely loves you guys. But going on with that, I definitely understand how it feels to not really be able to like fit in the seats and stuff. Because me and Jacob, we kind of stopped like going out places because of not being able to like really fit in. For me, Jacob's fine, but like it's for me, I can't really like, I guess, fit into like the Texas Roadhouse booths. They're very thin. Like, they're designed for thinner people, not really like people who have a lot of like, you know, extra space up here, which for girls, you know, we have like not only our belly, but we have like the girls.
Yeah.
We have the girls, and so, you know, it can be kind of hard for like a big chested lady or, you know, like big belly, and but yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed the experience of the tour bus.
Yeah, I got to hear a demo of a new song that Honor and Glory is working on.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'll
Was it
tell
good?
you about that after the video.
Yeah,
but once you hear the song, you won't be able to hear it the same
Really?
by the original artist. No, you won't be able to. Oh my gosh, I heard it the other day, and I was like,
Did they do like a cover?
they do a rock version of it.
Really?
Well, it's not really rock, of course, but it's a worship, of course, because that Honor and Glory is a worship, a rock worship, I would say.
Yeah.
And they do some covers of songs. They did Battle Belongs by Phil Wickham.
Mm-hmm.
I love Phil Wickham's version,
I do too.
but just when you hear Honor and Glory's version,
Yeah.
you can't get away from it.
You can't compare
Oh
like
my
how
gosh.
good it is. Yeah.
Yes. So, did the tour bus and then went into the show. B. Wade was playing first.
Mm-hmm.
He's a rapper.
Yeah.
Hello, girl.
Okay, I guess she's gonna join us. Maisie, sit your butt down. Good girl.
So, B. Wade was singing first.
Uh-huh.
And he was awesome for the short amount of time that I was able to hear him.
Yeah.
And then
Why weren't you able to hear him all the time?
because we were on the tour bus.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got you.
And then so B. Wade got done, and then it was switching for Chaotic to come up. And a my adopted parents, who I literally just adopted, I asked Scott and Nancy if I could adopt them as my parents.
Aww.
And they said yes. So I didn't know that they were going to be there. I mean, I had asked them if they were going to be there, and they didn't know at the time when I asked them. But Scott messaged me and asked me if I was there. I'm like, I've been here for like 2 hours.
Yeah.
So I got to see them and kind of sit with them. And chaotic, freaking amazing. And now that I know their lyrics and everything, I was able to sing along.
Yeah. And it was like a lot more special.
Yeah. And I got to talk to them for a little bit. And then it was the protest. So the protest, I have not seen them since...
We saw them last,
yes.
like, 8.5 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
Almost 9 years ago.
December was
so
8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. We hadn't seen the protest for 8 years. But I had a picture. The picture of them.
Yeah.
And showed it to them after. And they kind of remembered who I was, but they knew exactly where it was at and who they were playing with and everything.
Yeah.
Which was awesome. That was actually their very first tour when they got started. When they very first got started.
I remember that, yeah. Because they were a new band.
Mm-hmm.
And it's crazy to think that they have been playing for this long now.
Yeah, and it's still the same members, too.
Really?
Yes.
That's special. Because usually, like, with bands and stuff, they break up or they have a member leave for, you know, either a good reason or a bad reason. But it's kind of awesome that they stuck together for so long.
Yeah. So, I got to see them. And then, of course, Disciple.
Oh, yeah.
Disciple is always... Well, I had an awesome time. I really did.
Mm-hmm.
But I was very, very tired. I had been up since 5 a.m.
Yeah. Oh,
that morning because the power went out.
Yeah.
And didn't come back on until 8:30. And I'm like, I just could not get back to sleep. So I drove down to Kentucky, went to the concert, and then got to the hotel. Well, I went to the hotel first. But got there. Oh my gosh, that bed was so freaking comfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, did it have, like, the customizing where you could, like, lift it up and stuff? Oh, man. No. I wish that I could sleep in a hotel that had that and have, like, 50 pillows and...
So, I go back to the hotel, get some sleep, and wake up Sunday morning, get ready, and I go back to church. The church...
I just love you so much.
The church where the concert was at the night before, because Chaotic Resemblance, they were doing worship for the church, and they were leading worship, and I don't know, but...
You said it was an emotional experience.
I was a freaking mess.
Yeah.
I was an absolute mess during worship. I don't know if it was... I mean, I know it wasn't just the songs that were played. Because that's not what it's about.
It was your, like, soul, like, kind of, like... connecting with God and also connecting with what they were saying.
And connecting with the voice.
Yeah.
His voice.
It was really, really good. Really good.
Yeah. I was emotional. Emotional mess.
Yeah.
And then I was able to talk to Travis after for a little bit. Before they got ready for the second service, and
I just love her. She's being a good little listener.
And then drove home, and it was friggin' cold.
Yeah. It's been really cold.
In the negatives and only in the teens for the highs. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been brutally cold. But concert was awesome. It really was. The next one is... well, the next event for me is Monster Jam in 2 weeks. Which I'm really
Is Nick
excited
gonna
about.
go with you to that one or no?
Probably not.
Because is it too late to buy the tickets for that?
It's not too late, but we probably wouldn't be able to sit together.
Really?
Because
is it already
tickets.
like in? So when you buy the tickets, does it place you in a seat? Or
you get to choose your seat. Well, it shows you what seats are available, and you can choose from there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
But I don't even know. I'll have to look to see what section I'm in. I'm in 216, which is right off the floor.
Oh.
Or right off of the dirt.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. So you're gonna be able to see like above people, but you won't have a lot of people in front of you.
Yep.
That will like kind of like constrict the view. That's gonna be awesome.
And I got the early entry pit party pass.
Really?
Which means I get in at 1:30.
Mm-hmm.
Pit pass starts at 2:30.
Yeah.
So I get in an hour before everybody else to go up to the trucks, to the drivers, and
talk with them.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
'Cause
that is freaking incredible.
The pit pass is from 2:30 to 5:30, where you get to go down there, still be with them, hang out, all of that stuff. And then pit party ends, and the actual Monster Jam truck race, I'll say that, starts at 7. Mm-hmm. So I have an hour and a half to kind of mess around. That way they can get the track ready and get all the trucks off and all of that stuff. So I'm really excited about that. I was torn between Monster Jam and Winter Jam because they are both going on the same night, right down the street from each other.
Yeah.
So Indianapolis is going to be buzzing
and busy. Oh my gosh.
It is going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be chaotic.
Chaotic.
Literally, it's going to be chaotic with those two events going on the same night, right down the road from each other.
I think Maisie likes your voice, and she just likes listening to it, because she was, like, falling asleep standing up. She's just, like,
aww.
She's, like, so peaceful. Yeah, look how cute she is. I'm gonna move this. Look how adorable she is. Just sitting there being a great listener. She's just so cute. Yeah.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Oh.
What's going on with you?
Well, in the world of Emily, there's not really a lot going on. No, there is. So, health-wise, like, things have they were kind of worse, and then now I feel like they're gradually getting better. So, like, I think it was, 3 months ago, I hit, a horrible depression. It was,
I had to come check on her.
Yeah. I literally, when I get depressed, and I don't know if you guys are like this or, anybody who sees this video is like this, but I get depressed, I get sensory overload, I get quiet, I just have to, in order to get out of it, I feel like I have to, kind of dissociate a little bit, and then my brain's, able to kind of, heal. It's, not overstimulated so much, and then I'm able to kind of, come back out of it. But Sam came to check on me, and I literally cried. I literally cried because I had so many bad health scares. I'm still dealing with them, but I found I had a test where my stress test was bad, and then I had a diabetics test and found out I had diabetes while I have PCOS, and then I had, all these insulin resistant issues that caused me, and then my health with my heart is not good. So I'm having to go to a cardiologist now. I'm only 29. I shouldn't, I shouldn't have to go through all these things, but I just think about it like, this is my journey. God has placed me in these things, so that I can go through them in my life to be a testimony for people. And so it kind of like when Sam came over, it kind of snapped me out of that mode. And I was able to concentrate on my health. I was able to get back to a heavy, heavily positive mindset. And it hasn't been like bad at all since. But also therapy has kind of helped too. Honestly, would recommend if you have depression to talk to a therapist, because yes, you may feel like a burden, and yes, you may feel like you're being a broken record talking to your friends and stuff like that, but having a therapist, having somebody outside of your family, your friends, your spouse, somebody who is a neutral party who can talk and listen, and it's not going to go anywhere. Maybe like they might tell their spouse or whatever, but or you don't know them, they don't know you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But having that neutral party was definitely like it's nice, because I'm just like, I can get out all of the things that happened in my past, like trauma wise, and which we talk a lot about this. Some of our earlier videos we talked a really, really heavily amount on trauma.
Yeah.
It's nice to have somebody to talk to, because yes, you can have faith, you can also like pray about these things, but for some people like me who have dissociation, who can't really you can't really feel like the presence of God very heavily, because we're so like in our minds, and like it's dissociating, and you don't feel like you exist half the time, but you do. It's weird. Like mental health issues are awful, but having a relationship with God has definitely helped me.
So it got to the... Sorry for
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead. I'm going to eat some pizza.
It got to the point where I heard from her one day.
No.
And then we talked for, 20 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
And then...
I think it was like 25 minutes. Yeah, 30 minutes.
And then I didn't hear from her for 4 days. I'm like... I tried texting her. I tried calling her.
Yeah.
I did everything.
I was literally sleeping.
Called her husband at work.
Mm-hmm.
And said, "Have you heard from Emily?" And he told me that she was really down and depressed and everything else. And
sleeping.
I said...
That was the week I found out that I had diabetes. I had heart issues. And I was not able to have the surgery for my brain that needs to be done. That was the week that I found out that none of the things that I hadn't anticipated happening were going to happen. Plus, terrible news like that has literally changed the whole trajectory of my life right now. Like, the heart issues and then the diabetes have all been like a huge factor. But going on that, that week I slept
a lot.
Probably 80 hours over the course of the whole week. I slept and slept and slept more. And when I was up, I didn't feel like doing anything. I took care of the dogs. I did the basic things that I could to keep my house functioning, but that week I went without doing dishes, I went without doing laundry, I went without doing anything other than simply breathing, eating, sleeping, pooping. Basically. I did nothing. I didn't even charge my phone, didn't even care. I just wanted to shut everything out, sleep. Diabetes scares me, and it does, and it continues to scare me, but I'm not going to allow fear to dictate how I live now. I'm not going to let it do that, because there's no point. Can you change the fact that you have diabetes permanently? no, you're going to have it for the rest of your life. You can set it back a little so that it doesn't happen, but my doctor told me it's going to be in hibernation. So if you continue eating like shoosh, then you're gonna suffer the consequences. So I ended up getting on Mounjaro. My doctor, she is an angel sent from heaven. I usually put all my faith in Jesus to provide. He has provided me with this doctor. She has gotten me to the people who have diagnosed my issues. I feel like it is my responsibility to do my part and to use this gift that was given to me to make the best out of it. So I'm down 11.5 pounds this month. I was able to lose 40 pounds, I think it was 5 months ago. I ended up gaining most of it back because, one, my eating problems after I found out that I had all these things, I continued to eat like crap, and then I had doctors, even, not my doctor, but doctors at the hospital tell me, well, you may as well just, eat and continue like you're doing because you're already 6.4 and 6.5 is diabetes, and then you can get help. It's it's so hard how they make it to where you can't really prevent it. You have to wait until,
pretty much you're on your deathbed.
Right, until you get it, which I was in really bad health.
Mm-hmm.
I still am to some extent with, my heart issues, but other than that, I told Sam I was able to stand today more than I have ever stood in the past 2 years. I have been almost, chair bound or bed bound because I haven't been able to move because of my back, right? This week, by the grace of God, literally, I have been able to stand in the shower by myself, clean myself, and it not take 30 minutes. It took 10 minutes, okay? I've been able to do the dishes standing up. Because before, I would have to do the dishes sitting down.
Or have to stop and take breaks.
Mm-hmm. Or have to stop and take multiple breaks in between it. What would take me 20 minutes doing the dishes would take me over an hour.
Yeah.
An hour of my time that I could have been doing something like playing with my dogs or spending time with them. So I do feel like the Mounjaro is helping me do what I need to do. It's helping my body use the insulin that it needs to, because my insulin levels, even before diabetes, were extremely high. Even with the PCOS, was extremely high. My total free insulin was through the roof. And now I feel like my body is actually using the sugar and is not just storing it.
Yeah.
So.
But it got to the point where it was 4 days that I hadn't heard from her. I called her husband while he was at work. And I told him, I'm going to go check on her.
Yeah.
And I
think you're the only friend that really cared enough that you did that.
I came and checked on her unannounced, completely unannounced, because she wasn't answering her phone or anything.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, it died. The third day it died. I was just I'm just not even going to... Because I had already received all the bad news I was going to get.
Yeah.
What were they going to tell me? That they were going to, cancel my diabetes medicine? That would be the even worse thing. So I was just fed up. I was so fed up.
So yeah, I've been here quite a bit for her.
Yeah.
Since that whole thing. But I'm glad to do it. I really am.
You are my best friend. Literally, Sam is my best friend. I know I may not get back to you. I know I may not do that, but at the end of the day, I know. And I know that if she was in a life or death situation, that I would be there for her. And I know the same thing. If I were... God dang it!
Okay.
This pizza's gonna freaking kill me. I know that if I was in a life or death situation, that girl right there, she'd be there for me. Even if I'm not picking up my damn phone. I have broken phones before. I know that sounds terrible, but I have. Because sometimes my phone will literally ring off the freaking hook, and I'm like, do I need a damn secretary? Like, it feels like it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do I need a damn secretary? Like, come on. Like, just 4 days ago, this is how bad it gets, and this is how bad, like, I hate my phone, and I hate texting, I hate fucking calling. I know that sounds terrible. I was on the phone with IU North. I got pizza stuck and it's killing me. Oh my god, it's killing me.
Take a drink.
Oh my god, I do have a drink. She's basically gonna have to eat and breathe for me, and drink for me apparently. Maisie, my cat, just sitting down there just staring at me like, woman, if you die, I get your pizza. She don't even care about me. She cares about pizza. But anyway, I was on the phone with IU North, and they were trying to schedule my CT coronary angiogram for my heart. And I kept getting, like, my nurse, she was like, oh, let me put you on hold and I'll look at the schedule. Well, I was on the phone for like 45 minutes with just that one time. 4 separate people picked up the phone call because it was on hold, and they thought that I was another person trying to basically call in to schedule their appointment. And I was like, no, I'm on the phone with my nurse. So while I was on the phone, I got another phone call from the hospital that I was just on the phone with. That I was currently on the phone with. So it was just
ridiculous.
It's absolutely ridiculous, like, the systems that they have. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that they exist. You know? But, yeah. And then yesterday, I got into a little bit of an accident. Because we got a lot of snow. Me and my husband, we went to get Chinese food.
I'm sorry, but it seems like men make everything worse.
Literally. Like, I told him, I was like, I don't need you, like, yelling in the seat, like, right next to me while I'm trying to drive, because, like, it made me, like, really uncomfortable. And, so I'm sitting there, and I'm trying to drive, and I'm doing the best I can, and then my car, like, veers off to the right. And it got caught on, like, a patch of, like, the snow that was, like, slush. And so my tire went off, well, then my car just started sliding all the way into a ditch. So, anyway, 2 guys were really nice enough to, like, help us. They were in, like, their work van, and they stopped and, like, helped us and stuff, but, yeah. And then today I dropped a 20-pound bag of dog food on the floor because it ripped open.
But that wasn't your fault, though.
It wasn't. I think it was, like, the company's fault, because it didn't look like it had very good, like, glue or thread or anything like that.
Yeah. Plus, it came from the bottom of the bag, too, you said.
Mm-hmm. The bottom of the bag. I wonder if, you know how they get it in those pallets and, like, they have the wrap? I wonder if somebody took, like, a knife.
Could be.
And, like, kind of, like, opened up the plastic and they didn't think it, like, went all the way through.
Uh-huh. It could happen.
Yeah, that seems more realistic, I think.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's how the month has been, or whatever, since we did our last video.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, this year has tried to
take us down
already.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I am sorry. It has really tried to take us down this year already. But we're not going to let it stop us. Because this is our year. 2024, there's more in store.
2024. More in store.
2024, God's got more. Ooh, I like
Oh,
that.
I
one.
like that too.
2024, God's got more. We're ending there.
All right.
Love you guys.
Peace out. We hope you guys like this video. Love you. Bye.